Hey guys, this is Rich Boy J back again with another video, and this is a little mock that I've been working on for the past few weeks. It's essentially just a little cutout of Echo Base. There's two of the bays where the ships would fly in. There's two of the bays where the ships will be parked, and there's an interior on the top sections with a few rooms and some other little goodies to go around. So let's dive in. I guess we'll start on this side. Now this is one of the little carts that the troops would be carried around in. So got the little technical worker with two pilots in there on that side. Looks like they're having the scariest conversation of their life. Right here we got a troop going into battle. They're all getting prepared here. The Empire is coming in, so they got to get ready. Now this right here is just, I guess it's like a little maintenance catwalk that would go over an X-Wing. I don't have two red X-Wings. I have a red one and a blue one. So at some point I would love to actually put an X-Wing right there. But until then I just got the Snowspeeder parked in the back. And of course the Gonk droid chilling underneath it. Got a Tauntaun back there. And then there's R3PO and Hoth Rebel Trooper working on some machinery. I guess technically that's the TC4 minifigure, but I'm pretty sure that he's indistinguishable from R3PO, so it works here in this context. Moving along, we have another Snowspeeder parked up front. You can see that it's R2 and Luke on the ground, and then there's Dak hopping in. I think he's feeling good today. I feel like he could take on the entire Empire all by himself. Then on this side, we got the one red X-Wing that I do actually have parked here. And then Leia's having her little meeting. Got a lot of the troops standing by. So I actually, I went ahead and I made 8 Snowspeeder pilots that are accurate to the movie. So I wanted to have the entirety of Rogue Squadron. So a lot of those guys are kind of dispersed throughout this entire mock. And then for this mock, I added in a few extras. So this scene isn't completely accurate to like who's supposed to be standing where, because I think in the movie there's really just a lot of guys not wearing helmets and a lot of guys with the just generic helmet with the blue Rebel logos, kind of like what Dak has. But I wanted to be able to have all of my updated Hoth guys in this mock, so I think it works. It's nice to have a lot of diversity when it comes to the helmets. And then I also went ahead and used the Dengar head as kind of like the head wrap that the guys would be wearing underneath their helmets. So I think that worked for that. They maybe look a little too battle damaged, but for the purposes of this, I think it works. Then up here we got a little dance battle going on. That guy's dabbing on him. Got the boombox sitting beside them. And of course, what is any dance battle without some cardboard? Those are actually custom arms. There's a guy, he sells different like custom Lego arm molds for different orientations. They're called Crazy Arms. If you're interested in that, definitely worth checking out. He actually gave me some at a convention that I went to, so I definitely appreciate that. And any chance I get to use these things, I'd like to. So just do one more quick overview of that bottom section. Now we can move up top. So if you can see over in that corner, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but there's some snowtroopers coming in, and then Vader's behind them. So yeah, Imperial troops have entered the base. And then as you come over here, we see the Rebel troops running into battle. Our fearless rebels. So yeah, I really like that shot right there. And if you come over to this side, we have a Rebel House Trooper officer walking with his droid, a chicken for some reason, and then there's C-3PO. Looks like he's up to something. Let's turn this thing around and see what he's up to. Now it looks like he's going to be ripping off that Wampa sign. That's not good. It's not good for somebody. So now let's get this entire thing turned around so I can show you guys the interior. And now here's the back. Let's go through this room by room. So of course this is the reverse side. This is where they keep the Wampa. And that's actually from a deleted scene. If you guys haven't seen it, in one of the deleted scenes from episode 5, C-3PO is running through the hallway when the Imperial troops are chasing him, Han, and Leia. And he, I guess, tears down the sign where it says, you know, there's a Wampa in this room. So then one of the snowtroopers goes up to it, opens it up, and then the Wampa just reaches out and grabs him, pulls him into the room. So I was like, I have a Wampa. I want to try to incorporate as many of my Hoth minifigs and Hoth builds into this thing, so why not throw that in there? I had the extra space. Then over here, we have the room where Luke is healing in his bed. Han's giving him the good old talk. That's 2 he owes him now. Luke's working up quite a debt. Needs to stay out of trouble. Then over here, this is probably my favorite room in this entire MOC. We got the back-to-tank room. So we got the 2-1B droid. Then the, I don't know what you really call that. It's a droid. Usually helps with healing people. So that's there. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments. Then over here, we have a command room. So we got K-3PO over there working on some stuff. Torn far on her computer. And then Han's coming over here to tell General Riken the bad news. So yeah, I got the nice consoles from the Assault on Hoth set. Very cool, very cool. Then I'll take you around the back side of these, just so you can get a better view at it. So yeah, that's pretty much going to finish up this one, guys. This MOC wasn't really meant to be anything huge. It was more so just kind of meant to be a way for me to display all my Hoth stuff in my room, all in one little vignette. So this will go on my shelf. And I'm liking the way it came out. I was heavily inspired by a guy named Markus. He did a MOC of generally the same thing. And I was like, you know what? I could totally take that and just have one little vignette for all my Hoth stuff. So there are a few figures I had to leave out, like the Rebel Officer Luke from the Assault on Hoth set. There's just no way for me to incorporate that in here. But for the most part, I accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish with this. So that's going to finish up this one, guys. Once again, if you like what I do, go ahead, hit the like button to support the video. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel. I'll be back with more. We're going to get some more builds done. Hopefully, I'm going to be announcing my next big build project. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So stay tuned, and I'll see all of you guys very soon.